Here's a really fun concept sketch that they did for the islands as well. Obviously, this isn't exactly what it turned into. This is something of a futuristic shopping mall, but that was the image everyone was going for. They wanted it to be really futuristic and keep the art style fun and cartoony. When I asked for some fun facts from everyone, our CFO, Doug, who Dougbot is named after, he gave me a few random tidbits that he thought might be interesting. One of them is that when the first version of Our World came out, you couldn't actually get any kind of condo without having a subscription, so you just didn't have a house unless you were a member. Obviously, that didn't last too long, since a few months in, everyone got condos, and then they made the transition to Mondo condos for paying members. Yeah, there weren't any gems. It took a few months before a second form of currency was introduced. I'm not sure when exactly, but towards the initial launch, they had no intention of having a second form of currency. Gems were never implemented at the start. So whenever you see items from 2008, there's a no-level cost and a coin cost, I'm not really sure how that works, because you couldn't buy items for gems until, I believe, Halloween. So anything before then, not so much. Apparently there used to be some glitch where anytime you would go to someone's profile, it would just sign you out of the game altogether. So you just could not talk to anybody while you were trying to look at a profile. Glad they fixed that one, but apparently it took a lot longer than you'd think to fix. As some of you already know, we used to sell stickers. You could actually order a sticker of your avatar and we would print it out and send it to you. We would also sell, you could develop your pictures from the game. We had a few different things that you could buy, but because out of the 3 months it took to actually build the program and enable it and get everything to start, only 8 stickers sold. So unfortunately we don't offer stickers as a service anymore, but I'm going to try to suggest that we do for our 10-year anniversary. I think that would be nice, and more people would probably buy it now that they know about it. Another note that Doug left for me was, let's see, says, "One time the site went down when I was walking to the far end of Discovery Park. Derek called me out of the blue and I had to run back out of the park to reboot the server. I'm still out of breath just thinking about it." We have a few of our staff members, Doug being one of them, who remain on call all the time. Mostly the ones that maintain our servers. There's 3 in total. And no matter the time of day, if we call them, they have to run to their computer and try to fix whatever's broken. And unfortunately, at one point, Doug was walking through Discovery Park and had to run through the entire opposite end just to fix something. Right, do any of you guys have any questions before I go showing more pictures? If you can't ask them here in the chat, you can post them on the topic if for some reason you can't type anything out. Thank you, Rain. And my inventory is still loading. It'll take a while. My goodness, I swear it doesn't always take quite this long. Alrighty. In the earlier stream, someone suggested that I make an outfit with these little eyeball tattoos, so this is the weird skateboarding Medusa that came out of it. Yeah, that's my problem too, Rain. Even the staff members have to deal with lag. Oh dear. You know, I've always wondered that. I think that for whatever reason, his name was confused. His store is Vola, but his name is Niccolo. Either that or maybe he's got an evil twin. An evil caffeine-filled twin. I will ask for the specifics on Monday. But for now, I'm gonna go with evil caffeine-filled twin. I mean, he might not actually be evil, but they could be twins. That's fair. That could be. He's the poster boy for the Buzz Cafe. Fair point. There isn't any other coffee, but you can get milkshakes at Flo's. That's just as addicting. Vola is Nicolo's last name. I know that there's Nicolo Vola, and Caden's last name is Green. Let's see. Aza's last name is Kane. Zoe's last name is Page. And I believe those are the only NPCs that have notable last names. It isn't posted in many places about their last names. Really only in the really old articles. I don't believe that they're still up anymore, and I do not know Veronica or Vernikia's last name off the top of my head. I think that Vernikia is just Vernikia King, but I can't say for sure. The articles, I'm going to scan copies of them and put them on the topic, but I don't believe that they're online anymore.